Let's roll. What's up, y'all? What's good?
Got the game on lock and really got a combination. Stay
Get this thing off right real quick, man. Hold on. Hey, we about to share this thing out real fast. Yo, how's everybody rocking? How's everybody rolling? You dig what I'm saying? Welcome to the show, man. It's your boy Cobe Rise and Rise. We back at it again with a banger. Hold on, I'm about to share it out, man. I'm tapping in, man. What's going on, everybody? Let me see what's going on. Yes, sir. Hey, man, listen. It's July the 19th. You dig? Welcome to the Rise and Rise show. As y'all see the topic, not sleeping is holding you back. Not sleeping is holding you back. You dig? And just waiting on show, man. He's gonna be coming in shortly. But we're gonna go ahead and start this show. We're gonna rock off right. Y'all can see the medals right here. You dig? Yeah. So as y'all know, we have the show. We have the Jack King's show is this weekend. Jack King's OCB show is this weekend. Yes, it's gonna be at Winston-Salem State University. You dig? So if y'all can show up and show out, show love to your boy. Show love to your boy, man. We really appreciate everybody for tapping in, rocking out with your boy. You dig? And we're gonna start it off right. So, as y'all can see today's topic, man, we're gonna talk about sleep. But before we start, we're gonna go ahead and bring in Showtime in the building. You dig what I'm saying? Welcome to the show, brother. What's going on?
Man, peace and blessings, my brother. Peace and blessings. Let me get my headset so you can hear me a little better.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man, for sure. So yeah, I was just about to get started up, man. So this actually the show was brought to you by you for sure, man. When I did that post talking about sleep, I was like, man, you already know the deal. You know how we about to kick off. We about to kick this thing off right. I don't even think we had a show yet about sleep.
I don't think so either.
Oh yeah, nah, this was right on time. Yeah, we gonna do something. We're gonna do something a little different. You know what I'm saying? We gonna rock out. Let me see.
How's my audio? You good?
Yep, you good, man. I'm actually going to start it off. And while you're getting set up, man, we're actually going to go ahead and start off with a quick video. And I did actually a post on my IG page, but I'm going to just give y'all like a quick breakdown of what it is, right? So just a real quick video. I'm going to just show y'all real fast just to kind of give y'all an idea on the topic for today. Give me a second here. Let me see. Let's see if I can rock out. Boom. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start it off real quick. I'm going to start off with this video. Watch the video real quick. It's probably only 35 seconds. So we're going to start with that. We're going to use this, and then we're going to go off the topic show. So, I'll start it off, and then I'll, kick it to you, and we'll go from there. All right, let's roll. Let's go. Yeah. So we're talking about the different chemicals that are released in your brain whenever we have light exposure, and before you really when you're going to bed. The importance of going to bed at a proper time so you're not having light exposure, as well as what happens when you have light exposure, right? And so just those are some of the benefits, right, of of the sleep. So what's your take on what she was saying, man, about that clip about brain health and optimization?
I was just gonna say, man, I actually didn't hear any volume. Did we have sound on it? I thought it was like a visual thing.
Oh,
I
word.
didn't know
Oh
if the
man,
viewers.
my bad. I
I'm
didn't
sorry,
know.
man. I
Okay.
should have said something.
You know what? Hold on one second. We're gonna play that again. Wait a minute, bro. Let me see.
Okay,
We
okay.
about to rock out. We about to rock out. Hold on one second, bro. Let me see. Dang, that's
I seen
crazy.
the
All right.
captions.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, everybody. We're gonna try this one more time.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, I saw the problem. I see the issue.
Right. We trying to get this game to everybody, so bear with
Yeah,
us. Bear
we
with us.
doing
It's a
something.
nice
We
little
doing
video.
something new. We was doing something new. All right, I'm about to play it one more time, y'all. So yeah, this is only a clip for 35 seconds. So here we go.
Let's get it.
Neurotransmitter called dopamine. It's our motivation molecule. It gets released in response to when you've achieved a goal, and it basically sets us on a path to keep achieving goals. There is a little area in the brain where it gets released from. You block that area if you have light exposure from the hours of 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. So if you're getting light in your eyes at around 11 p.m. at night, you're blocking the amount of dopamine that can be secreted. This is why I'm saying you give yourself a head start by getting to bed before 11 p.m.
So 9:30 is ideal.
9:30, I say get into bed because it might take you half an hour to fall asleep.
All right. So yeah, did y'all hear that?
Did.
You did? Okay, cool. All right, yes, man. So what's your take on that, bro?
That's interesting. That's interesting, man. I was joking with my daughter, and I'm gonna try to pull this up too, because I hear 19 Keys talk about it a lot, man. He talk about your circadian rhythm, and
Yes.
I was just joking. Yeah, I was joking with my daughter because she likes to. It's the summertime, so we're really lax as parents. But she will ride out. She would not. We would wake up at 2 a.m. and my daughter probably still be up, But we chilling. School starts back, a few weeks. So we gonna let her. She's a teenager, I remember doing it, but that's crazy because you could actually probably be blocking yourself from some good, not only physical recovery, some mental recovery. I didn't even, that's pretty good. That's pretty good stuff. And you hear stuff like that. I feel like I know me and my wife talk about all the time just how you want to be able to be up during the sunlight when the light is out, when the sun is out. You receive that vitamin D, that energy from the sun, and at the nighttime, you want to be asleep. That's just how the body works better. When we speak about that all the time, just not really an in-depth knowledge of it, but just kind of knowing, that's just how your body's wired. You're up. I'm up, without an alarm clock in the morning when that sun's out, and just we're more shut down, more reserved toward the night. And to know there's an actual psychological process as powerful. I feel like I've heard that before, but put like this, that's crazy, man. I definitely want to try to make sure I'm limited. I don't want no sunlight coming in when my dopamines are coming, and I'm getting charged back up. So I love it, man. Keep giving the game. Kobe with another one.
Hey, man, listen. And what's crazy is, man, this is something that this person studies. If y'all want to check her out, man, check out Luisa Nicola. She been in the game for going on 10 plus years. And so just to give some background, man, she actually works with professionals, right? She works with athletes, but she also works with people who are, in business in general. And this is something that helps benefit them. And she's increased productivity by 30% just by getting them to bed sooner. So make sure y'all go check her out, man. She's super knowledgeable. But one thing that I like to say, like for me, I know I keep it dark in my room. I had these shade the sunblocker curtains. So I mean I want it dark in my room. I don't want no TV on. Like I turn everything off, dog. Like it's because I want to make sure I'm getting the deepest amount of sleep ever. You know what I'm saying? And so I was just trying to do that more often. And so I always understood the quality of sleep. Like even before I go to bed, like I'll take a bath sometimes, but I'll have my Dr. Teal's sativa. Y'all know about the sativa. I said this before, the sativa soak, soak into it. Make sure I get that real calm, that calm, soothing soak. And then by the time I get out, dry off, what I'm saying, lotion up, deodorant, brush your teeth. By the time you get into bed, man, you really are about to knock out. And so when I'm going to sleep, I'm asleep. Like it don't even take me 30 minutes really to sleep. I can be out almost 10 minutes. And I'm asleep the whole time. I mean, I really don't even get up. Next time I'm getting up, it's probably because my alarm clock either going off or I just get up. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, you want to make sure you have everything aligned. And I think, like you said, 19 Key said it best. Like you want to make sure you're in your circadian rhythm, getting up, getting that sunlight, go outside, see that sun, get those rays in, because all that's doing is opening up those brain chemicals for you to produce better and have a better productive day. Some people say they woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Well, try this. Go to sleep early, get up, go outside to get the sunlight. I know some people say they open up their curtains and see the sunlight. I've also heard that that's a difference. Like your brain knows the difference between sun coming through glass versus sun actual hitting your skin. So make sure y'all go outside and get some sun. Like really, I go outside and make sure I walk. My homeboy called me out today, man. He's like, man, you ready to walk? I normally take a walk on my breaks. Like if I'm going to lunch or something like that, I'm like, hey, we'll go for a walk. So luckily my boy, he with me. So we just get up, get off my seat, and we go walk. And I ain't feel like walking today, man, for real. He was like, man, don't you got your show coming up? And I'm like, man, you right. Let me get on up and walk, man. So, you know what I'm saying? So he definitely called me out, man. But I need stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I like what she said, and that's my take on it too, because I got to do better myself. I don't really get into bed like that early. 9:30, I'm still probably up, maybe just getting home. You know what I'm saying? So even me, I got to do better about trying to get into bed by 9:30. Typically, I'm in there by 10:30. So I try to get at least 6 hours of sleep. But yeah, I thought it was interesting, man. I thought it was very interesting on
for sure.
benefits of sleeping. So, oh yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I don't know if they caught it. My man said, "Yo, this lady is increasing productivity by 30%. Could you imagine being 30% more productive just by going to sleep a little bit earlier?" See, we play with stuff like this, and we don't really take it. I'm not throwing my fam under the bus, but my wife go to sleep a little bit late too. But I just feel like she just kind of, finding her routine, finding her rhythm. I'm like you, Cobe, man. Shoot, as soon as I close my eyes, I'm shutting all my thoughts off and I'm asleep. But yeah, man, to be more productive though, man, that's crazy. I love that. So that's definitely going to be a motivating factor for me. And I invite us all, and I love it, man. I'm thinking about my sleeping situations. And normally I try to keep it pretty dark. That's interesting as well. You don't want to let that sunlight come in. If you've ever been in a nice deep sleep and just notice how that light will wake you, so, man, this is really good. And I definitely highly recommend, everybody, I'm always shooting out those challenges and challenging us. Let's get to bed a little bit earlier, man. Let's check out some of this 30% additional productivity,
There you go.
You hit them, you let us know, man, this is what this lady does.
That's real.
And to increase, what you can be doing, what you can be producing to the world by just going to bed a little bit earlier, just being mindful to your sleeping, really being mindful. We're mindful to everything else, especially in the fitness field. We're mindful to our nutrition. I heard my brothers just yesterday talking about how hard that nutrition is, but nobody ever speaks about the sleep, and that's equally as important as the other things, the physical aspect. the nutrition aspect, and that is part of your recovery aspect. So
It is, and I
definitely.
was just about to hit that too. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
No, that was it. You
Yeah,
rocking.
I was about to say you actually hit on the head. Like sleep is really the answer. That's why I put the thumbnail the way it is. We know as trainers, when you sleep, what happens? You burn calories, you build muscle.
Mhm.
You dig? You pretty much are repairing yourself from all the stress you went through at work. You know what I'm saying? When you're putting your body through all this, muscle constant tension, when you're running your heart rate up and down through cardio, that wears and tears on your body, right? And so we all know what happens when you build muscle. You have to break the muscle down, but it has to repair itself to become bigger and stronger. Where do you get the repairing process from? You have to sleep. You have to get a lot of great sleep. I think she also said, you want to be at least in about 20% REM sleep. Not to get into too much detail, but REM sleep is that sleep that just wake up with that drill on the side. That's that REM sleep. That's the deepest sleep. So you're able to wake up in a more productive feeling. I remember waking up sometimes. I'm like, man, I feel good. I really didn't even need coffee. Just waking up great. And I actually posted something right here on the screen. Sleep better and be better. The average adult is recommended to have 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Establish a regular sleep wake cycle. Nutrition, intake 2 hours before bed. Keep it dark. Even utilize an eye mask or blackout blinks. Um, limit your phone time. Limit your phone time because those are the fake lights that get into your eyes. Like you said, it stops that dopamine. So not turn your phone off, but at least like have it to the side where you ain't looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Relax, avoid the stress. Sometimes people need white noise because it's just too, some people just don't feel right about just having everything off. They need some type of stimulation. So if you don't have any white noise, you can, use your phone really and cut on like a white noise, or if you have like an Echo Dot, have them play some sleep sound. Just have the volume really low. Keep it cool. I like to keep my room pretty chill. And they say avoid naps. I actually disagree. I like naps through the day. If you want to take a nap, that's just my thing. But I understand why they say that, because you want to make sure you're producing all the way through your day. So by the time you get to bed, you are ready to knock out. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, me personally, I haven't taken a nap in a while, but I mean, I've taken them before and I've still been able to sleep fine. Another great benefit to relaxing before you go to bed, I journal before bed. I like to, look and review my day. So I'll look and see like how great my mood was. I also like to see like, well, did I actually really meditate today? Like, did I take time for myself? Did I pray today? You know what I'm saying? I take that time to review how my day was before I go to bed. So I know if I didn't get something done, I can say, well, look, I didn't get this done, but let me make sure I write this down for tomorrow to check it off the list. That gives me a sense of accomplishment. So I'm able to sleep better. So I'm ready for the next day. You know, um, I pretty much try to keep myself in that rhythm. And that tends to make me ready to go to bed. Number one. Number two, so by the time I wake up, that's on my brain fresh. So I know, okay, I got some things I got to work on today. And it keeps my day flowing and then keeps my sense of accomplishment at an all-time high. So for those who are not organized, or just having that going to sleep and having issues sleeping, like the insomniacs, right? Their brain be going like this before they go to bed. They can't sleep. Organize your thoughts, journal before bed, get everything out so you're ready. You have a clear mind so you can go to sleep. You sleep way better when your mind is clear. That's why they say try to avoid stress before bed, because that keeps you up at night. You dig? And so if you're having a stressful day, you might want to review organizing your time so you know how to have a better day, or at least try to manage your days better so you're not as stressful when you do go to bed. I know these are some of the things that's helped me out and have been successful. I haven't had any issue going to sleep ever since then.
I would add in Too, because I was thinking I was going to ask you a question, man, so we can give the risers some solutions for those that may have trouble. I know my wife has trouble, just with, like you said, with some of those sleeping, just getting to sleep. I think you have to too. Um, don't harp so much on your past. I know if psychologically, if we claim those issues when it comes to sleeping, it could remain an issue. I remember one time, um having issues going to sleep before, and when I kind of, you have to don't keep claiming it. When we keep claiming these things will exist, they will stay there. I like what you said, man, that journaling, get those thoughts down on the paper, and don't keep claiming that you can't fall asleep. I hear people all the time, man, talk about, man, I got have trouble falling asleep, man. Close your eyes, shut your thoughts off, put your phone over to the side, like you said. Write some thoughts down if you have to. Keep a little notepad too. I love it, man. These are all solutions. And us here at the Rise and Rise Academy, man, we just trying to assist, and I'm human too. And like I said, man, once upon a time, I feel like I've been through stages where, just activities or maybe stress or maybe just the fact that I felt like, man, I just can't go to sleep. You have to shut that thought out. We need this 30% productivity. So I can't have you just zombieing around at night claiming that you can't get to sleep. We need you in that extra 30% productivity. So, I love it, man. We gave you some steps. We gave you some tips, some tools. I'm giving you the biggest one. Let's start here now. I said this in the T Gimme. You can start now. You can make a decision to start now. We are strong beings. We are made in the image of God. So you don't have to keep claiming. I know there are some cases where it's like, man, my doctor diagnosed me with this, so I ain't going to listen to you, show. I get it. I get it. But I feel like this, man, sometimes it just takes me just to say, no, it's not going to happen again. I broke some habits. I was surprised I could break these past few weeks, but I just said, no, it's not going to happen again. I'm determined to see that extra productivity. And the crazy thing is, I've been more productive by just putting my foot down, saying that, hey, some things ain't going to happen no more. And I feel like that'll benefit us a lot if you take your sleep back.
Yo, that's super. Yo, you really hit all the topics, man. Like for real, you really have to stop speaking this way on your life. Like I remember somebody saying like, "Oh, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this." I'm like, you keep saying it enough, man. Like you're not gonna get better because if you say it enough, you're gonna end up your brain's listening to what you say, and it's going to find a way to make whatever you're saying come true. So the same way how we speak positive on our life, it works the same way with negativity. Your brain don't know what's positive and negative. Your brain going to give you exactly what it's asking for, whether it's good or bad. So when people say, "Oh, I ain't got no, I ain't no more money and all this other stuff," I'm like, no, have a great relationship with money because that's what's going to help you get it more. That's what's going to help you build more. You know what I'm saying? Always have a great relationship with sleep too. Everybody, I can't sleep. I can't sleep. Have a better relationship with sleep. I always say, man, listen, I don't have a problem sleeping. Even when I was, not sleeping. Let's just say this. I won't say I have a problem sleeping. Let's just say it just took a while for me to go to sleep. So now that question gave me a different route to try to find an answer. Okay, cool. It takes a while for me to go to sleep. All right. How can I fall asleep quicker? That led me to look up different ways to fall asleep quicker. So I've learned that for me, it took breathing. When I started working out, I've always been told to have the right breathing pattern so you can continue to lift the weights. So I remember when I was lifting heavy weights, sometimes, you strain and you get out of breath. You're like, man, and like you got a spotter, they're like, man, come get this weight, right? And so what I've now been told when you're doing the heavy weight, when you come down and you start to lose that breath, relax, breathe, boom, do it again. And I'm able to lift so much more. So I took that mindset and said, well, maybe I can sleep better with this. The military tells you to breathe in 4 times, breathe out. Well, 4 seconds, breathe in 4 seconds, breathe out 4 seconds. And that resets everything so you're relaxed. I started to utilize that with sleep. And so I started to mimic my sleeping pattern. my sleeping pattern is deep breathing so I can sleep better. So I figure, let me get my body ready for sleep so that way it can fall asleep. So I had to trick myself into telling my brain that I was actually tired for my brain to just, make sure my body went to sleep. So I was able to do that. I deep breathe. I close my eyes, like you said, show. I don't open them up. I just leave them closed. Deep breaths in, like I'm really sleeping. And eventually, I was able to fall asleep in no time. You feel me? So if that helps anybody out, man, that's what I do. It helps me out greatly. And so yeah, I would say just pay attention to your sleeping patterns. I'll leave y'all with that, man, for sure. I'll let you have the last word. So
I love it. I love it, man. We gave you some tips. It's one other thing I wanted to add in. So I always do a little research, and just for athletes, let me see. So whether you're an athlete or fitness enthusiast, prioritizing recovery and rest are an important part of your overall training regimen. Okay, so while workouts boost endurance and strength, rest and recovery periods allow our bodies to adapt in response to those workouts. Okay, so that's because during workouts, you're challenging your muscles to handle more resistance than they normally do. All right, so this is increased resistance causes microscopic tears within the muscle tissues and increases the rate of muscle protein breakdown, a process known as muscle hypertrophy. All right, and I'll read this last portion. So this damage activates cells from outside the muscle fibers, which are drawn to the area of the tears. Okay, so the cells then replicate, mature into grown cells, and fuse to your muscle fibers, forming new muscle protein strands. This is known as muscle protein synthesis. Okay. Over time, the synthesis process outpaces muscle hypertrophy and ultimately increases muscle mass and strength, particularly if you're getting good sleep. Okay, so I'll sum that up and make sure you share this video with someone that is not getting good sleep, or someone that maybe trying to work out and accomplish fitness goals but not getting good sleep. They need to know that this is just as important. Your sleep is just as important as your nutrition process and your physical activity process. Okay, so that sleep is part of that recovery process. There is something that goes on when you're asleep. Okay, it's not just so you can close your lids and get rested. Your muscles are doing something. Okay, so remember that, and I'll leave you with that.
Yo, he said it. He gave you the answers right there. Get your sleep. You repair better. You look better. You feel better. I don't know if there's any non-benefit to getting a decent rest. I think it's all benefit. Try getting some sleep, y'all.
Productive.
More productivity.
More productive. That's my favorite one.
30% more productive. You go to bed at 9:30. You get a better 30% productivity level. You do things the right way, you get a better outcome. Hey man, we gonna head up out of here, man. Yeah, let's get it, man. We challenge everybody to do better. We challenge everybody to get some better sleep, man. Just try it out. Try it for 3 weeks. Make sure you go to bed at 9:30, maybe 10 latest. Get you some good, better sleep. Man, listen, we appreciate everybody for watching, man. Stay tuned in for the next week's show. I do have the physique show this weekend, so prayers for your boy. Make sure I do well. You feel me? I'm gonna do the best I can. I've been training, so you did. We about to come out. We about to roll out. So listen, when faced with an obstacle, what we do?
We rise and rise, baby. Peace.